Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. I am doing an insane amount of silver giveaways over the next couple months, and 300 more subscribers. Once I hit 35,000, I'm doing a giveaway, and every 1,000 subscribers from then until 40,000 is a silver giveaway. So 35, 36, all the way to 40,000, and then at 40,000 subscribers, I'm giving away $1,000, over $1,000 worth of silver. So you got to be subscribed. Now this video is talking about the best and worst type of silver to stack. I always try to be very careful when I make videos like this because there really is no wrong way to stack, but there's definitely riskier and safer types of coins. Everyone has a different strategy. Silver stacking is very individual, and that's one of the beautiful things about it. But that's also, you have to be very careful when you take advice or watch or compare or judge to someone else's stack. Maybe that person has less or more money than you. Maybe they have a different type of income, a different amount. Maybe they have a different exit strategy. Maybe they already have less or more silver. Maybe they've been stacking longer or shorter than you. It all depends upon those factors on how you're stacking at that point in time. So this video is going to talk from a very general, universal perspective, leaning a little bit more towards beginners. Because once you have been stacking for several years, you got a pretty good idea on what works, or you've learned from your mistakes, hopefully, and you try not to make those mistakes again. I try to make my videos from a perspective that's more preventative, so people don't have to make the same costly mistakes that we all went through. Now, safe coins doesn't always mean the best coins. Risky coins doesn't always mean the worst coins. And that could be flipped vice versa. When we're talking about silver, it's all comparative. I'm going to ask you a question right now. What is your time frame for stacking? Are you going to stack for a couple years, a couple decades, or are you never going to sell? I want you to comment that. There's three answers you can choose from. A couple of years, couple decades, or never going to sell. Comment that down below right now. Depending upon which one of those three you chose is highly going to depend upon the answer, or which answers you would like in this video, or also what type of silver is best going to fit you in this video. And what I mean by that is I'm going to go over some safe coins, some of the best coins, but if you're stacking a certain way, then those coins might not be the best for your stack, or when I'm talking about the safest. I'm not trying to make this confusing. I'm just trying to show you guys that this is a very comparative video. Do not try to take it too literal. Everyone needs to start with bullion, in my opinion. As beginners, I always tell beginners, buy as much silver as you can for as cheap as possible. Always start with bullion, stuff like generic rounds, American Eagles, Maple Leafs, coins that are close to spot price. Try to get your silver, your dollar per ounce average as low as possible in the beginning. Build a foundation, build some stability. That's coins like American Eagles. American Eagles are the most recognizable coin in the world. If you take an American Eagle to China, Africa, wherever, people will see that coin and know that it has value. They might not know the intrinsic value of silver, but they will see that coin and know that it does have value, that it is worth something. There's no other coin in the world that you can do that with. So that's very liquid. That's very, very helpful, and can be the difference between life and death in some circumstances. If you're talking about apocalyptic doomsday SHTF preppers and you're trying to barter with someone and they don't think your silver is real because you have some generic round that you've never heard of from Sunshine Mint, right? Only silver stackers know Sunshine Mint and mints like that. But if you see a government-backed USA coin, you're pretty confident that that's real. And in bartering situations, that could be life or death. Now, that was a pretty extreme version, but still, when we're talking about liquidity, that is key, especially for beginners. You want to have a liquid stack. If you have a whole bunch of semi-numismatic coins that you have to sell online if you want to get the premiums back, or if you want to even break even, then that's not fun. Imagine how stressful that's going to be when you go to sell, or if you do need to dip into your stack a little bit, if there is emergency, a medical bill pops up, hospital bill, your car breaks down. I mean, I hope you never have to dip into your stack, but who knows? Life is crazy, especially during these times with this pandemic. You might have to sell a little bit. And I always say have an emergency silver stash, and maybe you have to dip in. And if you don't have any liquid coins, you're only going to make it that much harder for yourself. So some of the best coins: American Eagles, Maple Leafs, generic rounds. Those coins are great. They're easy to sell, they're liquid, they're close to spot. But there are some higher premium silver that I also think is great. I really do. Pandas and kookaburras, great coins. I have a lot of pandas, I have a lot of kookaburras. The design changes every year, low mintage numbers from great mints, right? Great mints. Perth mint, it's probably the best mint, most respected. Chinese pandas, great coins. Kookaburras, minted 300, 500,000 per year, so very low mintage number compared to any other coin in the world, right? Pandas are 8 to 9 million. That's still pretty low, but compared to kookaburras, I mean, think about it. 300, 500,000 kookaburras are minted per year. Pandas, 8, 9 million. American Eagles uses around 20 million, but recently, the last couple years, it's been lower, around the 13 million range. And that's probably why they sold out of American Eagles last year, right? But anyways, besides the point, I like coins that have collectibility. That always goes a long way. Now, in the beginning, as you're a beginner stacker, I wouldn't steer too much in the direction of these types of coins. I did that myself, and I wish I didn't. I wish I would have started with a stronger base of coins like I just talked about, your American Eagles, your generics. I wish I would have stacked a lot more ounces of those types of coins first, and then branched out to coins like pandas, kookaburras. I started opposite. I bought a lot of pandas, and now I'm going to have to start buying more American Eagles to balance my stack out, right? That's another question I want to ask. Is your stack balanced? What is the ratio of your stack? Is it 75% American Eagles and coins like that, and then the other 25% is maybe some higher premium stuff? Or is it opposite? Like my stack, right? Is it 75% expensive coins and 25% low premium bullion? Sometimes we have to, and I was talking about this in my last video, sometimes we have to adjust. Sometimes we have to reevaluate, get back to the basics, and try to remember why we started stacking in the first place. There's so many different types of coins, so many different YouTubers making different types of videos with different strategies. It's so easy to get distracted and to start missing, going off the deep end, going way out in left field, and really, sometimes we have that luckily, if you're lucky, you have a reality check like, whoa, I got to slow down. I've been buying some crazy silver. I'm investing in this silver for its metal content. And now I'm turning into a freaking coin collector here. What am I doing? Sometimes you got to get back to the basics and say, I like silver for its high conductivity. It's the most highly conductive metal for thermal conductivity. I'm investing in this for the metal, not for the premium, or not how collectible the coin is. Sometimes we forget that. And I also ask you, why are you investing into silver? Is it more from a coin collector perspective, or are you investing into it for the metal content? And if you are answering that coin one way or another, that should also depend on which direction your stack goes. A lot of times we don't think about that. A lot of people don't even think about that at all. They just go on Amex and just buy whatever coin they like. That's gambling. That's not investing. Investors make strategic decisions. Strategic decisions. Gamblers just throw money at something and just hope that they profit from it. That's basically when you go on Amex. I mean, here's the thing though. There's a very gray area, because if you buy what you like, you'll never make a bad investment. If you buy a coin you like, then at the end of the day, at least you'll have silver that you like. That's one of the first rules of silver stacking, is buy what you like. But if you're buying this to make money, and you're just buying random coins, the probability of you making as much money as someone who's making strategic decisions is obviously not as high. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. Like I said, you got to be subscribed, not only for the reason of giveaways, but because you need to hear this information, right? This stuff is important. Not only was this video important for beginners, but imagine someone who's been stacking for 5-10 years, and this video really was a reality check that they've been kind of getting distracted and going off the wrong direction, and they need to rebalance their stack, right? This video could help people from 1 week to 10 years stacking. I try to do that on purpose because silver stacking, it's such a diverse, complex, hobby, but it's also very simple, right? It's a simple stacking strategy. It's a simple type of investment for complicated people, and it's a complicated investment for simple people. It's very easy to go on AppMex and click buy, but it's not so easy to sell. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you thought this video was educational, informational, at least entertaining, make sure to smash the like button. I post daily videos. Tomorrow, something about my channel is going to be different. I've been so excited to share this. I wanted to share it a couple days ago, but I got to be patient. I got to make sure the time is right and everything is in place, right? So tomorrow, I hope if everything goes as planned, something about my channel is going to be different, and it's going to be pretty cool. And I hope you guys will enjoy it. This is Silver Slayer. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.